Hello, Tracy here, Sweet Spot E-Magazine. Thank you for the subscribes, the views, the likes, the shares, the comments, the membership, the donations. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. We're just going to jump in. I just wanted to see what message the Spirit wanted to unfold for all of us at the same time. Bottom of the deck, masks. Someone's masks have to come up off. Someone has to show the real them. Someone has to let their face be seen. Because the longer they keep the mask on, the worse they make it for themselves. It's like you're not allowing your true self to be seen. So you're self-sabotaging yourself. Self-sabotaging self. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You're fucking yourself up. Which is going to cause undue and unnecessary grief. Something about some masks. Sacred lust. It's almost like someone enjoyed living a certain lifestyle. They enjoyed being seen as a certain type of person. They enjoyed being flashy. They enjoyed being the top dog, the one. But as much as they enjoyed all that attention, all that unnecessary attention, it worked against them because it really only brought them grief. The type of grief that this brought them was that other people didn't see the real them because they just saw what they wanted to present on the outside, the flashy side. So that opened them up to being used a lot over and over and over because the people were not attracted to them. They were attracted to who they portrayed themselves to be. So if you portray yourself to be dripping with gold and money, like you can just take the dollars and throw them up in the sky and whoever catches them, and you can do that all day long, that is what you're going to attract. And then they started to see that, and they started to get mad at the type of people that they were attracting. But they never stopped to think that that's what they were showing. Whether this be with how we're dressing, how we're acting, how we are portraying ourselves, how we are going into debt just to have a certain lifestyle, how we are doing this, how we are doing that, whatever it is, whatever masks we have on that we need to drop because we are fucking ourselves up. It's time to drop them because it's time for us to recognize that we don't need those masks. That we are enough. That we are everything that we need to be. That we don't need to be anything else, nothing more and nothing less. It's like Once we drop those masks, once we stop self sabotaging ourselves, and stop trying to appear a certain way, allowing ourselves to show that we are worthy of being exactly who we are and who we've been born to be. Then that means that at that point, we can start to accept our truth. Not just the truth of that situation or this situation, but our truth, our true reflection of who we are. Inside and outside. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. It's that worthiness, that being who we are supposed to be, and not caring what other people think or say. Because that's just another example of how we mess ourselves up. What else, Spirit? The decision, choice. Do we take the blindfold off and act like we're happy in this existence? We're happy feeling like we have to fit a mode, we have to show certain this and that or the other just to prove that, that we are emotionally disconnected from ourselves. It's like, what do you hold most important? The opinions of others, or the honest and true opinion of yourself? What holds more weight? What do you think about on your last day, on your dying day, when you were on your deathbed? Do you think, oh my gosh, I hope that Joe really liked me. I hope that Nancy really liked me, because I put a lot whenever I made that custard pie for her all those years for Christmas. I wanted her to know that we was a spoon coons. And if she could count on me for anything, she could count on me for that custard pie. Is that what you're thinking about? Whereas Nancy was like, if this bitch send me one more motherfucking custard damn pie, I hate that shit. And last year, she clogged up my damn disposal. I'm telling you, tell her don't send me that shit no more. You see, are you thinking about that shit? Or are you thinking about how you felt about yourself? What you liked, what you appreciated, what you want to hold as the most fondest memories when you take your last breath of how you lived your life. Is this what you want to think about? Really? I think yes. I think that's what you want to think about. Those fondest memories, that last breath, that love, that what it was all about, what it was all for. As you find your own worthiness, your own happiness, not what everybody thinks you need to do or who you need to be, but who the hell do you want to be and what the hell do you want to do? Because it's you that ultimately has to make you happy. Not you worrying about what somebody else got to say, who they ain't happy anyway. You worrying about what they got to say. So if it's not gonna be like that on your last day, on the day, on that last day before you check out. When do you make that happen? When do you start that journey? When do you come to that realization? When do you accept that truth? When do you accept that truth? Or do you just continue to act like you don't know what's going on? You don't see nothing. You good hanging out between the 5 of coins and the 7 of coins. You good. You know. Sometimes you feeling left out in the cold. Sometimes you feel like you about to strike it, like you about to hit it, but then something always happened that you feel like you left out in the cold again. It seems like no matter what you try, no matter what you do, it's just not working. It's that self-sabotage. It's that you worrying about what everybody else is talking about instead of worrying about what you talking about to your damn self. It's you trying to impress the Joneses. You still trying to floss. You trying to act like you got more than what you really got, so you can attract what you really don't want to attract, so that you can complain about everybody that come to you. They just trying to use you. Well, what the fuck are you putting out there? What are you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you adding to the mix? Hmm? Hmm? Instead of wearing 4 gold chains, maybe just wear one. I mean, you ain't got to have a ring on every single damn finger, do you? You know? Then even if you are out and you looking just normal, you ain't got to talk about, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that, because all you're doing is putting your business out there. That's it. It's like you got to make a decision like, okay, wait. The Empress, she ain't got to put all her business out there. She ain't got to do all that. Because she's secure within. She know who she is. She don't have to go out there and try and impress nobody. Nobody. And they sitting here wondering, they wonder about her. They wonder what she got, what she don't got. Because she don't talk about it. She don't let nobody know it. She don't have to. Because she is secure within herself. She knows what she is worth. She's already happy. There ain't nothing that nobody can do to take that away from her already, because she is already there. Anything else? Yeah. Someone needs to put an end to this self-sabotage. It's time to end this way of thinking, this way of trying to be and or appear to the world, because you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You know? And this sacred lust. What is this? What is this? Somebody want to be a smooth operator. Come on now. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. Who else was a smooth operator the 6 feet under? You know what I'm saying? Come on. At some point you gotta grow up. Right? 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 And thank you. At some point you got to grow up. Okay? Now it's time to look at what you're really doing. Because all you're doing is you're working against yourself. You ain't helping yourself. You're working against yourself. Because everything you put out there is going to come back. And you don't want to find out that you made the wrong one cry. I'm telling you, with the Hierophant in the chariot, you do not want to find out the hard way that you made the wrong one cry. So get it right before you get left. Because this one, God says this one is going places. Don't fuck around with this one. You can fuck around with the other ones. You can fuck around with all them other ones. But this one here, God said, not this one. You could do all the others. But this one here, you better step correct. Because this one here is God's baby. That one here is special. This one here, God's protecting this one specifically. Especially because God knows who's on this one's tail. So that's why God says, hey, only cross that line if you really, really mean it. Because that one, it's almost like this one, there's a fight to the finish. Because this one is a gift from God. Somebody better be careful. They ain't talking to nobody. I'm just gonna make sure it ain't me that's crossing no damn line. I'm just doing everything online. I ain't talking to no damn body. The sun. It's gonna come out about the person who was self-sabotaging themselves. They was working as a group. They didn't know that they was being juggled too. But they was working with this witch, and she was trying to get this group, this coven together. But see, this person didn't understand about the return to sender. This person was just as confused as they could be. But it's coming out. Confirmation. It is coming out. What's coming out? Show me, Spirit. Show me what is coming out about the sacred lust. Somebody had a plan. Somebody had an idea. Had to do with some money. But now they're coming back with an apology. They want to apologize to this person, but there's something fishy in this cup. They want to make a small gesture, but they're coming back as a page. Could be somebody's child. Or it could be somebody that's just coming back as a page. What's in that cup? We have the Judgment, Page of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So this person wants another opportunity. They want to say, please forgive me, please forgive me, please forgive me. But it's like they want to cause some type of grief, some type of, let me see if I can do it again, just harder next time. What else, Spirit? Show me about this worthiness. The Lovers and the Ace of Swords. This person who's worthy, they already know their worthiness. They already know the truth. Like I said, this one is like a special one. Because this one is really special to God. This one is above the clouds, like in heaven, right below the stars. This one is the truth. There's just something about this one. So there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. A lot of tears that got to this. This took this person to wear this crown. Something about this person wanting to collaborate. It's still that same page of cups. There's still something in that cup, but someone is wanting to collaborate. Somebody, they want to collaborate just long enough so that they get you stuck. They want to talk a good game, but they're not really being honest. They're not really being truthful. They're not really healed. They're not really emotionally available. They are not really trying to be there. Because they're not free. They're not free of their demons, of their devils, of their toxic energy, of their toxic relationships. They're not free of none of that shit. But they expect you to take them back. They expect you to stoop to their level, acting like they don't know who the fuck you are. Like they don't know how to spell your damn name. They're acting like they don't know how to spell your damn name. When they need you. When they need you. They need you. They need your healing. They need your healing. They need your balance, your gift, your energy, your love. They need it from you. Because they're coming in imbalanced. They're coming in still dazed and confused. They're so confused, they pronounce the word confused. They still don't know what the difference is between their head and their ass. But yet they need you, and they coming to you like half stepping. Like you just so desperate, like you supposed to take some shit back. You ain't the one to reach the fuck out. They the one that reached out. You was good doing your own thing. You was like, pfft. Oh, is that my phone ringing again? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll answer it this damn time. They was the one that reached out, not you. And they got nerve to try and come back like ain't shit happened. Like everything should just be cool. Yeah, we gonna be cool, all right. We gonna be real cool, real cool. But first, we getting ready to find out what the fuck was really going on. We're gonna find out where was your love, where was your dedication, where was your loyalty, where was your emotion, where was your empathy, where was your compassion, where was the shit that should have been there. I wanted to talk about that first. Where was the shit that should have been there? I want to find out why that shit was missing, and then we can go into whatever other shit you want to talk about. I want to talk about how many people you felt like was giving you the type of love that I was gonna give you, or that's what we need to talk about. That's what we need to talk about. Because why? Because if somebody else could give you this type of love, then your ass would still be over there. But I happen to notice in my keen observation that you ain't over there. I happen to notice in my keen observation that your ass is right the fuck here. So let's talk about that. Let's get that straight. Yep. So somebody like I said, they wanted to come in and they wanted to be like, whoo, smells good in here. What's cooking? What's cooking? Good looking. like you're supposed to be like, are you hungry? Have you ate yet? Like you in some damn song or some shit. Fuck that. No. This ain't no damn song. And if it is a song, it's that thin line between love and hate. Okay? And the first few chords, the choruses of the song. We at the part where they slice into now your ass at the motherfucking hospital, about to have surgery from head to motherfucking toe, and and you sad cause now you thinking about all that shit that you done did. Mm-hmm. That's the love song we at. That's where our love song begins. In the OR operating room. Because inquiring minds truly want to know. So we about to do some healing up in here. Mm-hmm. We sure the hell is. Mm-hmm. We sure about to do some healing and some loving up in here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We sure is. We about to get that scalpel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we about to excise all that lying fat around the mouth, the gut, the spirit, the soul, the heart, all of it. The eyes, the ears, the tongue, all of it. All of it. So we about to do some healing. And yes, you probably gonna cry. Because you are now thinking about all that shit that you brought on yourself. And you want somebody else to help you take the pain away. You want somebody else to dibble and dabble in that karma juice that you created. You don't want to add too much sugar. Sugar. For the love of money. All for the love of money. Now it seems like somebody else's money is a little bit funny. Ain't that funny? Honey? What else, Spirit? Yeah. Somebody is confused. They wonder if you're going to work with them, if you're going to give them a chance, if you're going to give them an opportunity. They're wondering, they're thinking. They're hoping. They kind of feel like, you're going to give them another opportunity to make things right, but they're going to have to prove themselves. Hmm. Hmm. It's like they're going to have to leave everything and everyone, every toxic energy, everything that whatever that caused this other person pain. They're going to have to leave everything in the past and move to calmer waters in order for this person to give them another opportunity. And they're sad about that. They're sad about that. But see, this person is so is already happy. This person is already free. This person is already gone. This person already knows their worthiness. And it's this other person, the sad person, the one who is sabotaging. That's the person that is sad because they know that there's nothing for this other person to turn around and reach back to them for, because they still I haven't even got the clue. They're still not even listening to the truth. Whenever the truth is being told to them. And now it's like I feel like now they understand that the truth was being told. That they was being told, hey, this ain't what you think it is. This ain't what you think it is. Somebody's not really giving to you. You're gonna turn around. You're gonna see that you done did all this shit, and you didn't give away all, and this is what you got left. Whereas before you was good. You was golden. You was all even, and you know able to give and everything. Like these people are sitting here. Yeah, it's almost looked like they was feasting at a table for a second. But I don't have my reader glasses on. But it's kind of like this person was able to feed everybody. They was doing good. Their life was in balance. They was able to give to everybody, but they didn't give to you. And now look at them. They didn't give everything else to everybody, and this is what they got left. And now they need you. Now they need your healing help. Now they need your helping hand. Now they need your love. Now they need your spark. Now they need your magic. So that they can take. And then act like they're fighting the enemy again. Being you. After you've given to them again. Instead of allowing them to fight their own battles. So it's like the way that someone allowed themselves to appear to be, they now have to defend themselves. They now have to be left out to the wolves. They now have to see what life is really about before they're able to come back. They now have to humble themselves. They now have to learn some things. Now they have to not be quite as flashy, because they know that that's not the attention that you really want to get. That's not what you really want to attract. That is not really what you really want to be around. That's just that self-sabotage. That sacred lust, that look at me. Look at me. Now they're thinking about someone from the past who maybe wasn't as flashy, maybe didn't do a whole lot, maybe didn't do this, but this person was rock steady. They are thinking about how this person, it took them a long time to build up, and how they had to do that shit by themselves. Now they want to have a conversation. Someone wants to come in, and they do want to talk about some truth. They want to communicate It's like they want to talk about this idea, this plan, this move that they want to make, only because things aren't going their way. They want to talk about how somebody did them wrong, took their money, slept with that girl, took their love, left them for dead, played tricks on them, showed them how the game was motherfucking played, even though somebody already told they ass how the game was fucking played. Now somebody want to talk. What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah. Somebody been thinking about coming towards you for a while now. It's like they have to travel. They have to travel to see you. But it's like they want to have this conversation. They want to get this off their chest. Yeah. Cuz this has been burdening them for a while now. They regret exactly how this turned out, what they did. They regret all of that. And they notice a considerable difference in their life. A considerable difference about who they felt like they could rely on. Now they see they have to protect themselves from. How this person is supposed to be someone they could rely on, how this person is lying to them and been lying about them, how they've been playing this person like a fool, how they didn't turn their back on this person, and how this person just did not understand how all of a sudden this person did some raw dog diggity shiggity raw dog shit on them. Raw dog shit on them. So yeah, they've noticed a big difference. They've noticed a slight downtick of positive energy. All because they refused to do the work. They refused to go within. They looked like everything that was more important was on the outside of them and not within them. They refused to see how special somebody else was and saw how special all this other fake shit was. Not the shit that the hand of God was given to them, but this bullshit that's already on the fucking ground. They couldn't see how low vibrational this shit was and how high vibrational this cup being handed by the hand of God to them was. How this cup was being handed to them, how they had to stoop down to get these cups. They didn't want to do the work. They felt like they already had all the answers whenever they really didn't know shit. What a difference a day makes. What a difference a day makes. And now they sitting there talking about how they have to defend themselves against this person. How this person did some shit that they got to probably take them to court about. They had to get an attorney about this shit. It's like they had to get an attorney because it was almost something that they missed. But they finally decided to pull their head out their own ass, and then something clicked and they was able to see it. And since then, that's whenever they realize there is a God. That's when they realized they needed to work on themselves. That's when they realized they needed to change up some shit. Because they saw how somebody was trying to take them out. They saw how all this shit that they wasn't thinking was coming out. They saw how this person was trying to do all this quick shit, this slick shit. Like, oh, this motherfucker so stupid. He don't see me doing this shit. Yeah, trying to do some slick shit. All the while trying to take this motherfucker's money. Trying to take some money. All for the love of money. But he had been warned. This person had already been warned. Had already been warned about this person who was only after this. So it's kind of like if you've already been warned or somebody already told you, and you're going to tell that person that told you to shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, get the fuck up out of my business. You don't know the fuck you talking about. What is that person supposed to do? Exactly as you said. Carry on. If you like it, I love it. I I think this look good. I think this looks good on you. Makes you look tough. Makes you like you can take a whole hell of a lot. Makes you kind of look like a Timex. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Timex watch. But they tired of feeling like a Timex now. They real tired of feeling like a Timex. Because they see that Timex got to protect itself at all times. They feel like that Timex has to protect their money at all times because they feel so paranoid about people trying to take their Skrilla. Because that's exactly who they presented themselves to be. Exactly who they presented themselves to be. Somebody said, work on you, boo. Don't worry about what these other people are doing. Work on you. And this person's doing that. This person is taking this person's sage advice. And they're starting to work on thyself. Work on thy own ass. Work on thy own toxic behaviors that is not suiting you. Somebody told them the truth and they got mad when they said it. Somebody told them the truth that they known all their life. Somebody knew the real them. The real them, and they hated that. How dare you tell me the truth about me? You freaking truth teller. I don't want nobody to know that that's the truth about me. I want everybody to think that I am different. I took all this time to put this mask on just right and to hook it in the back so it didn't slip, and here you go. Talking about, hold on, you got a thread, and pulling the thread, and it just all of a sudden the mask is starting to slip the fuck off. And everybody is seeing the real me. Now what do? Do I have to hurry up and create another mask? I didn't want everyone to know who I really truly was on the inside. But I didn't want everybody to use me for who I trade myself to be on the outside. And it's causing me to want to stay by myself because I don't know what to think. I think that everybody's just out for what they can get. It's causing me not to be able to be the real me. Because I have another mask that I had to put on for protection. So people think that they can't get close to me. All because I felt like I had to measure up to what somebody else's idea of love was, whenever I understand that they have these low vibrational cups right here. She had her little plan, and she ain't even looking at me. I'm over here, she looking over there. She ain't even looking at me. She like, you better fend for yourself, motherfucker. I don't care if you are 7. Fuck you. Fend for your damn self. Shit. She the one that's like, I ain't asked you to be here. I said, no, get rid of it. Shit. And this one told you what to expect. This one is the one that's showing you the way. This is the one that's helping you to complete those cycles, to put those learned lessons behind you. This is the one that's telling the truth. This is the one that cares. What else? What else? Yeah. Somebody wants wish fulfillment. Somebody wants a second chance. Someone wants an opportunity to prove themselves. But has somebody done the work? See, I feel that person is just right now wanting to get a pass because they're under a lot of pressure right now. They're having sleepless nights, and they understand that there was something with you that helped to keep them afloat. It was something with you that helped for them to stay up, for them to be blessed. It was something with you. And now that that's not there, it's just not there. And they're concerned. They just want to break. They just want you to take over a little bit of their karma. Just a little bit. So that they can just get just a little bit of a break. So that they can figure out what their next move is. They just want you to take just a little bit of their karma. So it knocks you off track. And it gives them an opportunity of thinking what they have to do for their next move. How can they capitalize on you? How can they put 10 more swords in your back? Because they're not finished dealing with some other toxic energy. That karmic. Dun, 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 dun. The karmic that's screwing around on them. And they're still too afraid to go anywhere. Because then they feel like they're not getting the prize. Dumb, 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 dumb. Oops. I guess she's telling somebody. Time to look at things a little different. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Yoo-hoo! Don't be dumb, 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 dumb. And I think that's the message. It's time for somebody to find their truth.